Day 11, our simple forward fold. I'm going to teach you one of the best lessons I've ever learned about willpower today. Let's get right into it. Nice and deep today. Let's start off getting our breath correct. If you can, and you've been with us this far, the coherence breathing is nice, but so that's just about 5 or 6 seconds in and 5 or 6 seconds out. It's a really nice one, but any kind of focused breath work that you're just solely concentrate on your breath. And every time your mind wanders off, you bring your attention back to the breathing. And you can just listen to me as I explain how we can cultivate more willpower. The number one thing to remember with willpower, which I never thought to be true, is that it's not a finite resource. And they've done studies on this. And when you teach people that willpower is a finite resource and you only have so much in the day, that's how they act. They get to the end of the day, it's like, I have no willpower left. And in reality, we have infinite amounts of willpower. But like anything else, we need to practice. We need to work towards it. We need to build it up like a muscle. And if we do, we can strengthen it. Sort of like our 30-day challenge here. Dandapani is a wonderful teacher. I'll put his name in the description, and all this will be in the description, so you can read about it again if you like. But he has basically 3 sort of guidelines, rules, if you will, about how to cultivate willpower. And number 1 is to finish tasks to completion. When you start something, you finish it. You don't allow yourself to leave things half done. It builds focus and trains your mind to stay on task. How often do we start something and we get halfway done and we move on to the next thing? We practice being distracted all day long. There's just so many distractions that we have. So to learn how to pay attention, to focus more, and build our willpower, when we have a task to do, we complete it to completion. One of those can simply be, I've noticed, take this, here's a good try. When you brush your teeth in the morning, we're supposed to do it for 2 minutes. How often do we? What about actually setting a timer for 2 minutes in the morning when you go to brush your teeth? Set the timer, close your eyes and start brushing your teeth. And focus on nothing other than brushing your teeth for that 2 minutes. Number 1, it will be a task that you started and finished to completion. Even the smallest of tasks can start to build willpower. This is just one simple one that we can do. Don't forget to breathe. Get a little deeper. Don't forget our stretch. We stretch our calves, our hamstrings, our lower back, our spine. And what you'll notice if you actually, for 2 minutes, maybe this is something you already do, but like me, sometimes I can kind of rush through it. Really fully 2 minutes, and you will notice your teeth feel so clean. And it's a bit of a small victory that you can celebrate in just that, wow, my teeth feel really clean. So there's one small task that we all do every day that we can start and finish to real completion. You can do that with so many other things, but that's just one example. Our morning routine, whatever it is, you start it, finish it to completion, do that day in and day out, and all of a sudden you just start to develop more willpower. It's brilliant. His second tip would be do more than you think you can. Just push a little further each time you do something. It doesn't apply to everything. You don't need to go more than 2 minutes brushing your teeth. But there's certain things that we do that we can just want to build up a habit. If it's going for an evening walk, we start with a couple minutes, then we just expand and go a little bit longer. Lots of the things we can go for a little bit longer day by day to help build a little bit more willpower. It really expands our limits and builds resilience. Can I go a little bit longer today than I did yesterday? In many things, we just push just a little bit further. I keep talking about this in our stretch. Can I find the edge and go a little deeper? So that's almost like we're not going to It's not necessarily doing it longer, but I'm stretching deeper. Same premise. Can I go a little bit deeper in this stretch today than I have on previous days? Right there again, we're building willpower. The third tip Dandapani would give is do better than you thought possible. Really, it's about aiming for quality over quantity. How can I deepen my stretch? How can I have better posture when I'm stretching? How can I bring my full attention into there's the quality? In anything we do, when we can bring laser-like focus into what we're doing, the quality of what we do is going to go up exponentially. You really want to strive for excellence in every task that we do. Always do your best. One of the rules from an incredible book, The Four Agreements, we're going to get into that later also. Always do your best. In every task, I finish it to completion. I do a little bit more than I think I can. I do better than I thought possible. Those are his 3 tips. Brilliant ways of developing willpower. It really does work when you stick to that in every task. And again, take the smallest one and just start with that. When I go grocery shopping, I'm going to complete that task, do a little bit more than I think I can, do a little bit better. Again, you got to tweak it a tiny bit. It might not exactly apply, but I think you get the gist. A lot of these things, when you do it, we really start to build this incredible willpower. Resisting some temptations from time to time, the quality of what I eat. Maybe I don't have that piece of cake at the office, or I avoid the cookie or the donut or something. It's just in that simple moment, I'm going to finish my task, my set goal of eating healthfully. I'm doing better than I thought I could. I'm doing it a little bit longer than I thought I could. I'm avoiding the sweet or the treat till later in the day. And then maybe I don't even have it because I push it further, developing this incredible willpower. The most important thing here is that willpower is not finite. This is so important to lock in. I used to teach this to people. I always say, get the hardest things done in the morning because your willpower will be depleted by the end of the day. So get your running, get your yoga, do your writing, get your hardest work that you need to do earliest part of the day, because by the end of the day, you're going to be zapped. There's going to be no willpower left. It's one of the reasons I want to do this evening routine, because I always said it's like, no, I still have willpower. I can do this. And we're building it together day by day. And we know when we teach people that their willpower is finite, that's the way they act, as opposed to no, it is an infinite resource, and we can build it and get stronger and stronger day by day by doing little things like a simple evening stretch. I'm going to do this stretch. Think about it, we're going to do 30 days. That's going to be a challenging task to complete. It's certainly better than anything I thought I could do, for the most part. And I feel like the quality is very high in just staying so focused, getting some great points and lessons across. We're doing this together. Yes, we're building willpower. It really is a skill to be cultivated over time, just day in and day out. What a superpower to have. This willpower, the superpower. Yeah. Kids always ask me, what superpower you want? I always say fly. Who would want to fly, right? How about infinite willpower? That might even be better. All right. Let's really focus on the quality of our task today. This one task that we're going to finish to completion. We're going to go a little longer today. Or maybe just a little deeper and a little deeper into our stretch. And keep our, quality of thoughts. That's a good one to develop willpower over. To notice the mind. When a negative thought or self-deprecating thought comes across, we notice it, we let it pass, and then we bring quality thoughts back into our mind. I think I can. I'm a good person. I am enough. Whatever that might be for you. A little deeper. Stretch it out for the last few moments here. Bring all your attention into this moment. Oh, yes. We'll talk about this for the rest of the journey. Building consistency, discipline, flexibility, and willpower. Oh, that was good. I feel strong. We are going to have infinite willpower. We're going to get to that place. The course of this challenge. Thank you for showing up. Continue to show up. Let's keep building these skills together. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.